Hey Aries, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive reading for August 3rd through to the 9th. Aries, let's see what is in store for you. Going to begin with the Work Your Light Oracle, illustrated by Danielle Knoll, of who I'm a fangirl. Unapologetic fangirl of her work. She also illustrated this Starchild Tarot deck as well. Such beautiful imagery. Guys, while I'm shuffling these, just going to let you know of the tarot channel that I have been watching, and I've connected with the lady that runs it as well. Channel name is Karmic Evolution, Tarot Starseed. Really nurturing and positive readings. And yeah, we believe in lifting each other up. We're not about, collecting, subscribers and views, although it's, it's great to have you guys here. Because we're really, we're sharing the same message. It's not about competing. So yeah, why not go and check out her readings? Protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So where do you need to protect yourself this week, Aries? Is there somewhere that you need to have stronger boundaries, potentially, in a situation? Maybe being careful not to say yes when you really want to say no. Maybe somebody who's a bit of a drainer, a bit of an energy vampire that you might need to limit your contact with, or potentially start phasing out of your life. Let's get the rest of the message. Saraswati. Beautiful. Okay. So Saraswati is the goddess of creativity, intuition, and insight. And she says here that she appears in a reading when you've surrendered to creativity. And this is all about reconnecting with your divine wisdom and getting ready to, offer your gifts to the world. So, maybe she is here to bring you that sense of intuition for what you need to protect yourself against this week. Let's see where the rest of the reading is going, Aries, by going to the tarot cards. Beginning by choosing an energy for your recent past. What might be transitioning in your life? Ace of Swords. Yeah, that can be obviously it could be a new beginning, Ace of Swords, but it can be a truth revealed, a breakthrough. Let's get your current or focus energy out. For Aries. There it goes. Justice time. Yeah, maybe that's what you've needed to protect yourself from, and you might need to have protected, protected yourself from a situation to bring it to victory. But you know what? You're being handed the sword to bring this to victory, because it's saying, it's probably in your favor here with the Ace of Swords followed by Justice. Let's get the near future outcome. Yep. Because it's caused you a lot of stress here, Aries. But do you know what? 9 plus 1 equals 10 of Swords, which is completion, because it's new stuff on the horizon for you. Much more positive. Let's clarify. Because Saraswati is saying, you know what? Get back on purpose and, use the gifts that are being offered to you and step into a new beginning and create with it. Page of Wands. Yeah, good news, guys. It's going to be good news for you. Queen of Cups. 9 of Swords. Let's clarify that. Two of Wands. It's a new path. 4 of Pentacles, which is really, guess what's at the bottom of this deck, guys? Ace of Pentacles again. It's called Ace of Crystals in this deck. So you have got, if there is money involved in this justice situation, I think it's coming your way, Aries, just saying. So Aries, interesting reading here. Ace of Swords and Page of Wands. I feel like in the recent past that maybe you have received some news that has been the final piece of a puzzle to bring a situation to justice so that you can kind of really balance those scales, right? Because the Page of Wands can be the messenger of good news, and the Ace of Swords is also about, you know, truth, clarity, honesty, vision that can lead to victory for you. So maybe you've received some good news about a court case that's going through, a justice situation, a legal battle, you know, child care support agreements, property, mortgage, all of that kind of thing. I feel like maybe there's been some news that's come in that's been the final piece of the puzzle that's either allowed you to initiate justice, or that is going to enable you to kind of seal the deal and close the door on the situation. And, you know, the Ace of Swords can also be a breakthrough, a new inspiration, a new idea as well. But either way, you know, we see you about to complete this situation and walk forward into your new future. The Page of Wands shows this person here looking over their shoulders, you know, looking at the past of this situation and saying, you know what, I've brought this to justice. I've learned everything I need to out of it. I've had the breakthrough, and now I'm stepping through into my next chapter. And I will point out something when I get to the Ace of Pentacles, but yeah. So this week here is your focus energy, Aries. For some of you, this is where it all kind of comes to a head, or it all sort of, I feel like potentially if you are going through any kind of legal situation, this is where we get the verdict, right? And I think it's a positive one because we've got two Aces of Pentacles here. Now you're being asked to remain really grounded and in your center and have emotional intelligence as this is happening, Aries, and to really keep control of your emotional state as well, to remain unshakable even when things might get a little bit heated. That's the energy of the Queen of Cups, right? And she's deeply intuitive, she's in her power, she's in her center. It doesn't kind of matter if other people are getting upset around her. She holds her focus, she can hold her emotions, and she chooses when to process them. She doesn't allow them to to get in control of her. Now the justice energy is here, guys, because a fair and just modification needed to happen in a situation to bring the karmic scales back into balance. I mean, some of you might have experienced a karmic injustice. I mean, we've got the protection card and the oracle card, so I feel like you needed to protect yourself from a person or a situation, but now you're getting your justice on it. And it doesn't have to be legal matters for everybody. There's levels to this card. It can just be wrongs being righted, maybe confronting somebody with the truth, having an honest communication with them and saying, well, you know what, I'm out, I'm stepping through that portal into my new life now. Could be dealing with a Libra for some of you. So that's what it's about. It's about settling the score. It's about, you know, wrongs being righted. It's very much the justice energy. But you're the one that's being passed that sword, saying, you know what, you take action, you step into your power, it's your victory, Aries. You've been actually passed the sword and the crown, and then we see, you know, in your energy here, you taking on, embodying that powerful justice energy. Because I think this has probably stressed you out for long enough, Aries. 9 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 4 of Crystals, yeah. I mean, this is in your near future outcome position, so I think it's really a reminder to leave the past in the past with the situation. And yeah, there could be some pain or some anxiety associated with it, but we're going to need to let that go. I mean, we've got the Ace of Swords here plus the 9 of Swords, which equals 10 swords, which is the completion. So it's this week that you're going to find the final piece that you need to bring this to justice and end the anxiety that you may have been feeling. So that's a really positive sign, Aries, because there could have been some stress, even some depression or insomnia linked to the situation. And then it's time to step onto the new path. 2 of Wands. This is about somebody who's at the crossroads, who's in life review, who is getting ready to leave a comfort zone, to explore, to step out into life again. It's a card of knowing that you have all the possibilities open to you, Aries. And really, the thing about the 2 of Wands is that it's somebody who still has a connection to the past situation, but they've got one foot in the future, and they've actually decided to take that action, and they're just about to make that leap. So the Two of Wands also asks you, you know, are you willing to step beyond your comfort zone in order to step onto this new path? And I definitely think it's a yes for you. But there could be some temptation to hold on as well, Aries. You know, the Four of Pentacles really can be about, you know, not wanting to surrender to the new beginning here, keeping a little bit of an attachment to the past, feeling a little bit contracted as well. And, you know, maybe money has been tight for some of you until this kind of legal situation went through, and you've kind of had this feeling of needing to really hang on to all of your financial resources. But now it's time for you to rise above, to step into your light and play big again, Aries. So I just love this combination here, Aries, because look at that Page of Wands card. Just looking over the shoulder and going, you know what, that's in the past now, it's complete, and I'm moving through the portal. And look, that's so much like the portal we see here in the Ace of Pentacles. And what's waiting for you? The Ace of Pentacles, and it's twice in this reading. So this is about a positive new start. It's about finances improving. It's about finding your stability again, maybe a new home, a new job for some of you. It comes to the person that's overcome the challenges, who's gone through that justice situation. You know, aces are pure potential and possibility. You know, they're not guaranteed, Aries, and that's why we need to take the action, which is going through this justice situation, and then also making that decision to disconnect from the past and seizing that Ace of Wands that we see the Page of Wands grasping there and running with it and stepping into the new future. So the message in these two cards here, the Two of Wands and the Page of Wands, is really asking you, is there anything that you really want to keep connected to this situation, or is it time just to move forward now? And I think you know the answer to that, Aries. There is a sense of, you know, some kind of comfort zone associated with the situation that you're going to need to release in order to get to the new path, in order to get to, you know, that new sense of possibility, to, you know, realize new dreams now. It's beautiful energy, Aries, really, because it's got the perfect kind of bookends there. Those two aces are just waiting for you. So they are such beautiful omens. And the thing about the Ace of Pentacles as well is it's kind of like a seed that's being offered to you. And you know what it's like with a seed. You know, we have to prepare the foundation or the earth in order to take that seed. We have to nurture it, love it, and water it. And that's when it grows and provides us with a crop in the next season. So it's saying that there is new beginnings here for you that will unfold over the course of maybe the year or even into next year, and it will be abundant for you. But you're the one that needs to lay new plans, lay a new foundation, take the inspired action, and then you're the one that's going to come out on top here, Aries. You've really got a lot to benefit. Okay, Aries, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm going to leave it there. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it won't resonate for everyone. Feel free to leave me a comment if you're called to share. I do read each and every one, and I try and respond to them all as well. Forgotten what I'm going to say in my outro. Yeah, it helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I'll see you back here next week for another reading.